2015 Philadelphia Phillies.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Gene Segura will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading up to the Phillies, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch from that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And I'll tell you what, when you can set down that first batter on 3 pitches, that's a good way to build a little confidence out there right from the outset.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and if this one's just a little closer to the line, this might be a base hit. But you'll see a nice job of covering this ball quickly on the mound, and he's able to shuffle it onto first base to get his man.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a Game 1.
Just getting started here in Philly. And now a pitch on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Willie Peralta is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder,
and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Opposite field to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Brandon Jordan will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 on the way. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played an inning. No score. Chris Davis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
left fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's Adam Lind as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Lind awaits the 0-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The next pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 1-2. He swings and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. And Utley will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Michael Franco will start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Now the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. There to play it is Lind, and there's one away.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Salvador Perez get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. On the way. 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove it.
3-0 is on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. Full count pitch on its way. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Aramis Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And now a pitch on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Willie Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's the first pitch. In the air to right center. Jordan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Darren Russ will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Come on,
And the pitch. Here's his swing, and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia 3rd.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it, pulls it in.
Stepping in now, Xavier Paul. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, strike for strike. He's an out away now from a 1, 2, 3 bottom of the 3rd.
Ethan Martin will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on 3-1. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Ben Revere will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
He waits, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Gene Segura will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, just a whole bunch of nothing going on so far. No runs, no hits, no errors on either side. I think the scoreboard operator could pretty much take the day off.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. Will take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Ryan Braun will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Into the box now, Brandon Jordan. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Yeah, you know, he's got 2 bases in the bag, but he wants 3. And he ain't going to get it as a good throw is going to take care of him trying to stretch that double into a triple.
In now, Michael Franco. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Braun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Chris Davis will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
Now the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, try the double.
First pitch coming. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
There you go now, Phillies.
Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Revere is there, 2 gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jonathan Lucroy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. From the stretch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Paul has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Milwaukee leads 1. Halfway home, still no score. Adrian Beltre will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's another 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Three and two, here it is. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases in leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots. If he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here it comes. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And if he got caught chasing the high fastball on 0-1, you can bet he's going to see another one on 0-2. Good job to lay off that one.
One, two. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Darren Ruff will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
1 out, nobody on.
Come on, Hank.
Now the pitch. Out to short for Segura. A few steps to his left. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Xavier Paul will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay in fair territory as it's sliced just inside the left field foul pole for a home run. far in the series, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
This is going to be a fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep them fair right down the foul lines, you don't have to hit them 400 feet.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Standing in now, Ethan Martin. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 2-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the full count offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Ben Revere will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really bury your time to the plate. Can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. Foul. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Try again, 1-2. Out in front as he pulled this one down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing. Aramis Ramirez will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
If you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. And of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Gerardo Parra.
Lays off 1-0.
Come on, that was a strike. Everything up, Billy.
Now the 1-0. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Just the 2nd hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Gene Segura will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Jordan is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the 2nd out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Scooter Gennett will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Here we go.
He's set, now the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Chris Perez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 32, Chris Perez.
Chase Utley will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch now. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. A 2-1 offering. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Out of here. It was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. His first homer here in the series. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Into the box, Brandon Jordan. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's a 1-0. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. One there on to Lind, and it's a double play. Well, this is certainly not good here. He's really holding on to his left arm, and I think it appears to be fairly serious. Pretty sure we're not going to see him in action for a while, unfortunately. Adrian Beltre will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Salvador Perez would be next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's the ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, who got the call?
Perez waiting on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 1-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Again, a 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Jeff Francoeur is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 3, Jeff Francoeur.
Ryan Braun will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Paul will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Chris Davis will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far. He's got 2 of them. Now, this offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Adam Lind will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Lind awaits the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Open your eyes, huh? What are you looking at? What game are you looking at, huh?
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. So 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
As a look, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Revere will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 3-0. Brandon Kinsler will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Darren Rupp will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Xavier Paul will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Ethan Martin will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Well, I've got one for you guys. 2014, Major League pitchers hit a grand total of 1 triple combined. That was by Andrew Cashner. So this is about as rare a sight as you're going to see. But apparently he felt he could make it. Guess what? He was right.
Ben Revere will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul with the plate at strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. He's ready now. The pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-1 on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Paul going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout attack. As you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Ramirez will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. 3-2, here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Elian Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon. He certainly didn't get any help on that one.
1-1 pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now with 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count offering on its way. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out yes. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Gene Segura will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Two out with the man at first. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Here's the 2-2 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another try at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Beltran will make the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Jim Henderson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jim Henderson.
Chase Utley will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And you know, the problem with this slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing.
Into the box now, Jeff Francoeur, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Nobody out, runner on first. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Michael Franco, as he'll swing here and lift the fly ball out to right center. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one, he comes right back over the middle, so he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here now the 2-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The next pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now. That was awfully tough to overcome this lead ball game.
Darren Rupp will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Right there for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Phillies lead this one 4-0. Scooter Gennett will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, he certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Ryan Braun will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And here's the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Pitch on the way. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Up with it is Beltran. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Here's Adam Lind. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's going to be taken before he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the ninth.
Now the 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
3-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 4-1. So long from Philly.